Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ask Jason's Mom. I'm Deborah Vine, CEO of the Answer Incorporated Autism Awareness and Support Agency, where we're dedicated to providing support, resources, education, recreation, and advocacy for families impacted by autism and developmental differences. Recently, a parent reached out to me regarding her child who has just been diagnosed with autism. Here are some of the tips that I shared with her. The first thing that you want to do, and this is just from my personal standpoint of view, is cry. Go on and get your tears out if it takes you a day or two, but just don't stay in that place because you will venture off into depression. But you have to get the cry out because autism is not a death sentence, but it is something that's very catastrophic to some parents. For the doctor to tell you that your child has autism. But the good part about it is that you do have a diagnosis. Number 2, find a support group, The Answer Incorporated. The reason why it's so important to find a support group or even just another parent that has a child on the spectrum is because you will be able to share different ideas. You will be able to bounce different things off her that's going on with your kiddo. I mean, you can cry together, you can laugh together, share resources. Our friends love us, our family members love us, but they don't totally understand what we go through. So if you can find a friend, but definitely get into a support group. That's very, very important. And stay in a support group. Don't just get in there and get all the information that you need, find a friend, and then leave. You want the support group to become your new family. Number 3, what's the big secret? A lot of families, and actually I've talked to multiple families that tell me, I didn't want to tell my family members that my child had autism. Why? Because eventually it's going to show up. We share when our children have milestones. We share when they get straight A's on their report card. We share when they learn how to tie their shoes. We share all the good things. Autism can be a good thing, so share it with everyone, from your church members to your family to next door neighbors. Everyone should know that your child is autistic because someone's going to ask eventually, does your child have autism? Because of the different things that they do, the different characteristics that they display. Someone's eventually going to ask, so just beat them to it. My child has autism. Number 4, self-care. It took me a very long time to know the importance of self-care after so many years of just not even having any balance. But self-care is so important, not just to the typical parent, the parent that has the typical child, but more importantly, for the parent that has a special needs child. You have to take that time for yourself, even if it's 10 minutes a day, doing something that you love to do, watching a program, jumping rope, doing laundry, whatever it is that gives you joy. Take that time every single day. Last but not least, number 5, you are your child's best advocate. Learn to advocate for your child because sometimes it's not going to be anyone there to advocate for you. You have to learn how to advocate for your child. And that's another way that the Answer Incorporated can help you. So be your child's best advocate. And before we go, Halloween is around the corner, so I want to share with you some tips that I came across. Number 1, read a social story. Number 2, have your child try on their costume without weather-appropriate clothing. Number 3, go over social expectations. Number 4, practice saying trick or treat and choosing a piece of candy. Number 5, create a routine for where you will walk or trick or treat. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can call us at 708-296-5651. Visit our website at theanswerinc.org or our Facebook page. Leave a question in the comment section and you just might be featured on the next episode of Ask Jason's Mom. See you next time.